In this video, we are going to show you how you can integrate your campaign monitor opt-in service within any page in Brizy. For this, you will need the Brizy Pro. This does not work in the free version. I've got a website here. It's a conference, speaking, keynote, this kind of site. And I want to have a opt-in at the bottom for people who want to be informed for future events like this. So that's typically where you will use these kind of campaigns. I go into Brizy, and that's where you will bring in the integration is within the page, not in the backend, but in the front end editor. Once the page loads, I'm going to scroll to the bottom. That's where I will add it, and then add a new block, add a blank block, and I'm going to delete, right click delete. To bring in that integration, the first thing you do is bring in a form element. Look for the form element, drag and drop it, and then you will have the standard template that comes with the form. It has an email, select paragraph. I'm only going to use the email function. I only want to collect people's email addresses so that then when I integrate it with Campaign Monitor, I can send them emails and notifications of upcoming events. Click in this field here and then delete it. And you can also click in this one and delete it. I'm only going to use this one. I know this is an email field because if I click in it and I go to the settings here, you will see the field type is set to email. If this were a number or a telephone number, a name, then you're going to use something like text or number, or if it's a message, it's a paragraph. The big work comes here with the button. First, I'm going to change the text of the button. I'm going to double click on it and type submit. Let's make that capital letters, submit. I can style the button as well. I've got typography choices as well as color styling and button settings. But the thing that I'm interested in is the integration with Campaign Monitor. Click here on this little one that looks like a plug. That gives you all the apps that are integrated within Brizy Pro at the moment. And there you can see Campaign Monitor, second row from the top. On the left, click on that, and it will begin the activation process. The first thing it's going to ask you is the API key. Where do you get that? You get that from your Campaign Monitor account. So let's go into the account, which I've created for myself, and up here where your account appears, click on the drop down and choose Account Settings. Now you'll notice over here, API keys, and click on that. And if it's your first time, like I am, you are going to generate your API key. So click on Generate API Key, and it's going to ask you for the password for your account to make sure that it is indeed you. And that's what saved passwords are all for. And wow, mamma mia, what a long API key. I'm going to try and select all of that, copy it, and we go back and we paste our API key over here. And with such a long API key, I'm very nervous it's not going to work. Let's see. And no problemo. This is my account over here. And all I need to do, you see, we're going to go through these steps. The next one, I'm going to say continue. And then it is Brizy. Well, the Brizy. And then next are the lists that I have created within my Campaign Monitor. I only have one list that I have created. And I've made it very obvious, JP's list. How narcissistic can I be? And then we go to fields, where you are now going to match the fields in your list in Campaign Monitor within the field that you had created in the form. We had created only one field, and that was the email field. And by default, you have to match that to this email. That asterisk shows you that this is mandatory. If you had more fields, you will be able to match them to other fields or auto-generate new ones within Campaign Monitor. Continue. And now we get to the last step, which is done. Click on done, save our work over here, Control Command S, view it on the front end. Let's scroll down to the bottom where our opt-in form is. And over here, I'm going to say abc@xyz.com and submit. And we will get this success message here at the bottom. Now, if you want to check whether it has indeed submitted, you go into Campaign Monitor, and then when you are here, you will go to your lists and subscribers, and there's JP's list. You can see there's one subscriber now. That should be success. And then when we get it, it says abc@xyz.com. And that is how easy you integrate it within Brizy. So within Brizy, you need to also go and check where you can access all of this. What I'm going to do is from here, I'm going to exit and go to the dashboard to show you where you can find this API integration for Campaign Monitor. Let's say you want to delete it. Go over here to Brizy. You see integrations. Click on integrations and you will now see I have two actually activated. I've got MailerLite as well as Campaign Monitor. And if I say, okay, I'm done with Campaign Monitor, I'm switching to another provider, you can delete it over here as easy as that. For all those people that would submit their email addresses and their information on your site, of course, that's going to be synced with your provider like Campaign Monitor or MailerLite or whichever one you are using, but it will also keep record here under leads. If you click leads, you will see these are ones that I have already collected. So for more information on all the other integrations that we have here at Brizy, subscribe to the YouTube channel to view tutorials on that. Also join us on the Facebook community and visit us at brizy.io.